So we are going to talk about Marak planets for Taurus Ascendant. Okay, I'll just write Taurus here. Okay, so the first rule, I have written the rules also. So the first rule is like Lord of second and seventh house, then relationship with Ascendant Lord. Okay, I believe Ascendant Lord and then the planetary relationship is something that I have not covered. So let us maybe quickly cover it as well. So you have four houses, four planets, basically, not houses, which are one group, right? So you have Jupiter, Sun, Moon, and Mars, right? Second, let's say Mercury, okay? And you have another group of planets. So let's suppose Saturn, Venus, Rahu, and Ketu. So there are nine planets. We'll seek the relationship, right? So Mercury is in a positive relationship with all these four planets. So these are one group, right? It also has good relationship with Jupiter and Sun. Okay, where it doesn't have good relationship is Moon and Mars. Okay, so this is the relationship, and by default, all these planets. So this group of planets are at odds with this group of planets. Okay, so this group, if we try to see, they are at odds with each other. So Mercury is kind of, a one planet which is on good terms with six other planets. Okay, so inauspicious are Maraka planets for Taurus Ascendant. So what do I mean by Taurus Ascendant is you will have two written here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It will not be 13 here, it will be 1 again. Okay. So first house contains second sign, which is nothing but Taurus. Okay. And that is how the ascendant lord, Lagna or ascendant lord is Venus. Okay, so by if we move anti-clockwise, so second and seventh house lord, okay, is what we need to see. This is our second house, this is our seventh house, right? So we need to check second house and seventh house lordship, right? So if we take a look at second house, it has 3 written against it. If we look at seventh house, it has 8 written against it. Okay. Third, if we go by the table on the left hand side, has Mercury, and 8 is Mars. Okay. We'll also take a look at the relationship. So you have ascendant lord is Venus, right? Let me just change the color a bit. Ascendant lord is Venus, right? So Venus will just quickly take a look. So Venus is enemy planet for Mars. Okay, so this is, okay. Along with Mercury, it's although Mercury is kind of by logic a Maraka planet, but it is not as bad as Mars. Okay, so this is Maraka. If we take a look at the relationship also, that is where the relationship comes. Okay, whether the ascendant lord is on good terms with the planet, which is the Maraka planet. Okay. So by this logic, what we are able to find that Taurus ascendant chart has Mars and Mercury as Maraka planet. They should not in any condition conjunct with each other, especially in malefic houses. Which are malefic houses? We already saw that, right? House number 6, house number 8, and house number 12. Okay, these are malefic houses. Okay. Also, Mars and Mercury are not supposed to sit with Venus, Jupiter, Mars, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. Okay. And they should not receive affliction from these planets for Taurus Ascendant. Okay. Mars is also extremely malefic because it rules 7th and 12th house. Right? So 7th house is this, where it is written 8. Okay. And 12th house is this, because these has signs written as 8 and 1. If we take a look at left hand side table, 8 and 1 are basically 7th and 12th house. Okay. Mercury, although is not extreme Mark, which already I spoke about, because it's lord of 2nd and 5th house. Okay. So it is, since it is lord of 5th house, it is benefic in nature. Okay. 5th house is, so this, let me change the color. So this and this. Okay, I guess no. So signs where 3rd and 6 is written, basically this. I made a mistake there. Okay. So 2nd and 5th house. So because of being lord of 5th house, it is benefic in nature, because it is, if 6th, this is the 5th house, these are trine houses, basically 5th, this is 9th house and 11th house. Okay. So 2nd and 5th house, since it is lord of 5th house, it is benefic in nature. Okay. For Taurus Ascendant, Mars is also neutral to Ascendant Lord. Okay. One more thing, Mars should not be debilitated, as Mars represents Mars is fiery in nature, so it represents energy, anger, enthusiasm, right? As well as the partner, loss, yeah, all these things basically. Okay. So this is it for a Taurus Ascendant. Next we'll be covering for Gemini.